I'm Glenn Langer, the former president of Langer Roofing. I remember meeting Bob Jr. at a Purdue conference, and my wife and Bernadine and myself got to know Bob Jr. and got to know Karen, his wife, very well. And it was amazing to me that he kept as good a track of things as he did, and caused me to better understand what we should be doing and what we should not be doing. My wife and I really valued the time we spent with Bob Jr. and his wife Karen, and I value that to this day. He understood the realities of the office operations better than I did, and we were able to complement each other. It was a great experience for me. I think it was an experience for Bob Jr.
Hi, my name is Russ Love with Smither Roofing, and I'm here today to talk about Bob Bubenzer. Very happy to do that. Bob was my first boss at Smither Roofing when I came here in 1988. Bob interviewed me, and he tried to explain to me what a career here could look like, what my life, in this business might look like. And sure enough, Bob was right. I've had a great career here with so many good friends, so many good people in this industry. Many of you are those people. And I thank Bob for being the guy who brought me in. Bob was an early adopter of technology. He was always very willing to jump into things like computers that were maybe just catching on other places. We went to an NRCA convention in probably the early 90s, maybe around 1990 or so, and we saw this new technology called the Edge. It was a computer estimating system. And Bob said, yeah, let's do it, let's get it. And it was quite an outlay at that time. And Bob was always willing to have whatever the best equipment was, whatever we could afford, but whatever the guys needed in the field to do their job the best, that's what he wanted them to have.
Good morning, RCA people. This is Mike Miller. I'm a retiree of Henry C. Smither Roofing Company. I was employed by Bob Bubenzer. Bob was definitely a mentor to me in many ways. Coming out of business school, I had a lot of thoughts which they put in my head, but Bob taught me about real business in a large company. And he was a very good mentor in that respect. Bob was also very interested in education of his personnel. It was a very important thing to him to have virtually everyone in our company somewhat educated. But Bob also had a heart for all of his employees. He treated them with respect and caring about them. He also rewarded the employees when we did good jobs, we turned in good years. He was an excellent man in business. But I do appreciate the IRCA. I think it's a great thing that you're giving him as a recipient and this honor to be on the Hall of Fame of the IRCA.
Bob was a true gentleman and one of the top business operators in the Indianapolis and Indiana area. Mostly respected and highly knowledgeable in the roofing industry. Had he lived, his ambition was to be the president of the National Roofing Contractors Association. He insisted on quality workmanship and hired only top employees. His passion changed the roofing industry, and he will be missed by his customers and friends in the industry.